Hey! So I have something I want to talk to you about. I've been talking to multiple friends over the past couple weeks about this thing we call passion, and this thing that while we're in college everyone seems to be telling us to follow our passions. Professors say it, alumni tell us, and I think it's become an interesting subject because I've been seeing it a lot in a lot of my other friends who have just graduated. They're conflicted about whether they should go the route of following your passion and turning your passion into your career, and then the other route of doing a career that's sustainable, maybe not related to your passion, but that will be stable enough so that later you can do something else that you want to be doing. And I think there's a problem there, a huge problem that I'm seeing now with a lot of my friends and just people who I'm surrounded by who've either graduated just this year or who have graduated in the past 2 years. I think that the two can be combined, if that makes sense. I think that you can do a career that's sustainable and stable while also following your passions. I don't think it's either or. Say you're working at a top accounting firm, not necessarily what you're loving, you might even hate it, you might be even miserable at work, but then you come home from work and maybe you love to knit. You just love knitting scarves. Even in the summer, you just love it. So when you come home from work from this terrible job that you hate, you can knit. You can follow your passion of knitting and knit scarves and then post them on Etsy and sell the scarves that you knit and have this thing going. Have something to look forward to and just this thing that's making you thrive. I have a friend who asked me this great question a while ago in terms of passion, and she asked me, what energizes you? And it's the simplest question, but I think that's the question that you should be asking yourself. Instead of asking yourself, what is my passion? You should be asking, what energizes you? What do you thrive on? What makes you feel alive? To be so cliche, but that's the only way that I can put it. And whatever that is, even if you don't know what it is yet, you can still do that and have a stable career right after college or whatever time this is for you, whatever. So yeah, I think that's really just what I wanted to say, especially now because it's so relevant to me, so relevant to everyone around me, people who are just graduated, people who are graduating the next year or two, and there's always that confliction of, should I turn my passion into a career, or should I do what I know is right and have a stable career right after college and then be able to do what I want to do? If we don't have those kinds of people, if we don't have the people who go for stability, then we can't have the people who like me, who don't have a job after college and who are just kind of going with it and taking that sort of risk. But I think there's courage in both, because there's a huge amount of courage in committing and looking to the future and being able to decide on right now for the future. Not going to lie, I'm so scared to commit to a full-time job right now because I'm not ready. And so being able to be ready, even if you're not ready, I think there's a lot of courage in that, just as much as deciding to live a freelance lifestyle and turn your passion into a career. So I hope that you're able to kind of find that balance between those two. Because I think if there's one thing that I would preach for the rest of my life, it would probably be that. Yeah, I think that's it. I hope you found some of that useful. I hope you care about what I'm thinking. Yeah, I would like to know what you're thinking too. So let me know. Thanks. Bye.